So good morning. So what's up, guys? So welcome to my daily live stream. So for now, what we are going to talk about is all about fighting spirit. So yeah. So as defined, fighting spirit is a concept that describes the mental state in which a person is prepared to cope with a challenging situation and does not shy away from the difficulties they face, even when the odds are against them. A warrior will demonstrate a fighting spirit when in training or in battle. So yeah, there it is. So for me, when you have a fighting spirit, so so excuse me, guys, because I have runny nose. So yeah, when you have fighting spirit within yourself, you know, you just, even though for a regular person or an ordinary person with no dreams or having no dreams or living in a comfortable life or a mediocre life. So for me, um, fighting spirit is to um, keep on going even if the battle is very hard, you know, even if you have to do it anyway, for many years to come, you know, without seeing the results. So yeah, it what keeps me going, or it what keeps me standing till till this day, even if I started doing business with my father, son of money, for I think for almost um, 15 years. But yeah, we're still hoping that we could start again or we will be successful. But yeah, as we saw that we still keep on going. So we believe that there will be no things that we could not get in life. Even if becoming successful is very hard, but if you will just keep on going, you will do it through the years, through many years of hard work. But yeah, bit by bit, day by day, you will see the results, or you are building yourself a brick towards the house of your success, because you cannot build a house instantly. It does not happen overnight, or something like that. And it's your job to maintain it and to have, be deliberate on what you think is necessary towards the end of your goal, or towards the end, towards the towards your goal in life. And you know even though there are times that I have some doubts, but as a person, I think it's natural that you will feel some doubts towards yourself. The doubts are creeping in sometimes, but yeah, you just have to keep on doing what you like most or what you want most in life, because most of the time it will build your character, and as you build your character, you just um, you just forget um, the fear of doing, from the having the courage of um, attaining success in life, the courage from your hard work, or just showing up every day, no matter what's your struggle, no matter what's your situations in life. You just believe in yourself that it will work out, and I think that's the most important thing in life. You know, to have high hopes towards yourself, and to never give up. You know, you just never give up on whatever the whatever life may throw at you. So yeah, I think that's the best way that you could handle difficulties in life. You know, so yeah, I think it's just sometimes I might ask towards myself, if these things that I'm doing right now, talking, to you guys or sharing to you guys my thoughts or opinion, is these things really will work out in the future? But you know, uh, I believe in myself that it will really work out. You know, um, we are born unique. We have different ideas and different thoughts that we have within ourselves that we can share also. So yeah, I think it's much better that um, you will record it and show to the people, you know, to the people that will also be, uh, you know, you could help, or you could, get stumbled in your videos, and they will be, um, you could learn something. So yeah, um, yeah, that's the fighting spirit right there. Doing things for many years and starting over and over again without seeing the results is a fighting spirit. You know, a fighting spirit that could really define, any difficulties in life, or any struggles in life. Living every day is, you know, having struggles. Everyday struggles. Also, as long as really, this is what I have observed, guys. That as long as you live, you will attain struggles also, and I think it's part of our life that it just really happens without a doubt. No, uh, you cannot escape it. You cannot um, see for yourself that there will be always good days, or there will be no days that have no challenges. And I think most of the time, even having a good days is sometimes a battle also. A battle for your contentment, your fulfillment, because you just you are not contented with what you have. So yeah, that that things right there, feeling uncontented, is can I think it can really, um, you know it can really, you know can really disturb your your fighting spirit, or it can really affect your fighting spirit. And when you lose your fighting spirit, I think that's the most difficult thing that you could have within yourself, because you cannot make any moves, or even a little moves, because you just don't want to get up, or you just don't want to continue on what you're doing, because when you lose hope, I think you lose meaning on what you want. You will ask, or you will say towards yourself, you know shall we say, if I lose hope within myself, then I will actually say towards myself that there's no meaning in what we're doing right now. So that right there is a dream killer. It really affects your decision making. It can really affect your effort or your actions on, just by keep on continuing on doing things that you love most in life. I think um, you really have to struggle. You know, sometimes you're just the same as the grapes in the vineyard. You know, in order to make wine, you need to be crushed. With problems in life, you need to be crushed with difficulties in life, so that it could produce great wine. So yeah, I think life is just the same as that. I think there is no a sane person that have no problems. Most of the time, most all of the people that are having problems with your life, and you need to uh, you need to confront it. You need to battle and win the battle on it towards yourself. And you know um the battle will only lost when you stop on doing, or when you give up. That's why there's motivational speaker or persons that will always said, never give up. So yeah, they just, for me, it's really that important. you know it's to, in my own opinion, to say to never give up is, it um it sum up all the definitions, all the struggles towards yourself, that to simply reminded or remind yourself that whatever happens is you never give up. You just don't stop, you just don't quit, because if you do that, you will not succeed in life. As famous quote said that the quitters never wins and the winners never quit. So yeah, it's as simple as that. And um, when you are fighting your battle, when you are, let's just say you are an athlete just like a boxer. So yeah, you just being battered with the punches, the heavy punches with your opponent, but still, because of your will, that you need to win, or whatever reason is you are fighting for. So you still um, s- um, coping up or struggling to win the battle. So yeah, um, quitting in your mind is doesn't enter in your consciousness. So yeah, something like that. And I think um, if you will be I think to start new things in life, you need to be brave enough to, you know um, avoid um, any distractions towards yourself. You just, I think, most of the time, the one thing that really prevents us most from doing, or starting a new beginning is, we are so, we have, you know we give more care on what the other people will say to us. It's just that we neglect um, towards ourselves, our rights, or our own opinion towards ourselves, that you have, when you start things, you have more capacity, or you can really change the way you are. And I think that's the most important thing that really prevents us most. And if you are really brave enough to start, I think The only person that you need to watch your videos, or the only person that needed to listen to your podcast or your audio recordings is, I think, it is yourself, because um, no one can accept the other people, or no one can really appreciate the other people if he or she is someone who could not really accept himself. So yeah, he could not really accept other person also. So yeah, I think it's sum up to that simple sentence or simple quote. So yeah, fighting spirit. Yeah, it's very important that you need to have a fighting spirit every day or all the time, because it really, it could really change the way you keep on fighting. The way I think the people that are around you can really um, project, or can really see towards yourself that you have the fighting spirit, because not all battles, you know, uh, can be a, well, people place, people pleaser. You can be a people pleaser even if you don't win the fight. Even if other people will say to you that you are fighting so hard, you just don't give up. You just, you are doing what you want in life, and yeah, that's the spirit right there. And people sometimes will also um, like you, or feel you, because they are also have the same, maybe the same scenarios or situations in life. you know. Because seeing someone, yeah, there's a famous quote that I really like most. So it says that you can kill a human being, but you cannot kill a human spirit. So yeah, in a battle of life, or in a battle of defending your territory, so um, maybe, or yeah, it's really true that you can kill a person, but his human spirit, if he has that, even through death, so yeah, you cannot kill human spirit or a fighting spirit. So yeah, so that right there is the answer. You know that you can attain something in life, or you can attain what you want in life, if you have human spirit, or you have a fighting spirit, because even death cannot beat uh, a human spirit. How much more about problems, or about difficulties, or you know um, struggles in life. So yeah, that right there cannot defeat human spirit. So yeah, just have to have within yourself um, the right human spirit. The spirit of not giving up, and wanting to attain success in life. So yeah, I think that's right there. So that's our topic for today's discussion, guys. So please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow also. So see you in the next video. Bye bye. Ciao.